Hi, this is Santiago Zapata. I am an indie video game developer, and today I'm going to show you probably the first kind of game that I created. I found this old file on an archive of old projects, and it's a scenario for the Age of Empires 2 Conquerors expansion. So yeah, I was very curious to see what it played like. So I actually have this box of Age of Empires. It's a gold edition, which has comes bundled with a jewel case, Conquerors, and Age of Empires. And I said, let's go ahead and give it a go and see what it was like. So I made this in 2001. I started playing around with the campaign or scenario creator, and I completely forgot what this is about. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Microsoft presents a production of Ensemble Studios. And yeah, then you get this edited version of the original Age of Kings intro, which is not that good, I guess. I was a bit disappointed. I expected like a brand new CGI cutscene. But anyways, that's what we got. Let's skip that. And we go into the game. Age of Empires 2, the Conquerors expansion. So, it took quite a bit to get it running actually. It was not that simple. But well, finally managed to. So we're going to go ahead and try to open this scenario that I created. We're going to go to the editor, and then, by the way, this is the Spanish edition of the game because that's what I had. Let's play first and see what we find, what surprises we find. So, the Real Holy War, SD. What is SD? I don't know. Slashing Dragon. Yeah, Slashing Dragon. The Real Holy War by Slashing Dragon, Ragnar300 at hotmail.com. That email address is completely abandoned now. It says instructions: destroy your enemy, kill your enemy, squish, squash your enemy, I guess, fry your enemy. Look at the hints. So, the hints say for killing your enemy, you'll need units. To get units, take your monks to the center of the field. You will get extra monks and upgrades for your army by killing enemies. Take care of your 3 grand monks. The mystical unit table. So it's like a grid, and there's a 5 in the middle. So it's a mystery. And then the other numbers are like gunpowder units, teutonic units, wood units, cavaliers, pike, and ranged. Light cavalry and infantry. There's a altar of kinds here in the middle of the map, and then this is our area. We have some monks here, like 3, 6, 10 monks, and then we have our base here. It's a monastery, and we have the 3. I believe these are the grand monks. They are not marked. Oh, they have a lot of HP. So yeah, this should be the grand monks. These are normal monks. Our scouts report that in the middle of the map there's a ruined city. In the opposite side of the map there's an enemy base that looks exactly like yours. In the well, it's the opposite side of the map. I was like 15 years old, 14 years old. Forgive me about that. There's also 3 monks. Strange. It looks like we need to go to the middle of the map. So let's go ahead and do that. And by the way, the map here is moved with the arrow keys, no WASD. Uh, let's go and see what this is about. I have no idea. Uh, I know that I should take care of these guys. By the way, I really struggled to have this run like in the original version of Conquerors, because I know that this should probably run in definitive edition, but I really wanted to run like with the completely original UI and everything, high fidelity. So far it's a pretty empty map with some animals around and some birds. I believe this should be like set on the Central America um, type of map. I see some Central American kind of birds flying around. And our monks are Aztec sheep, so yeah. Ikho. We are approaching the middle of the map. So far it's pretty empty, just some animals. Some turkey. I wonder if it's going to be useful, but yeah, we found the turkey. Come here. Maybe I should send them to the base. Did that work? Yeah, let's take just one with us. And then what's going to happen is a mystery. We are approaching the city. We found the ruins of the city. That was a wolf, I think. Are we under attack? No. These wolves will attack us, I believe. Let's keep away from them. Honestly, I don't remember what's going to happen when we hit the middle of the map. I had a friend try this out in the definitive edition and he mentioned that nothing happened. So I hope something happens. And if not, it's going to be very disappointing. Alright, so we are closing the middle of the map. With the... Something happened. I heard like a unit spawn. Did I have to bring my grand monks here? Because nothing really happened. I will not be surprised if the instructions were super unclear. There's some monks here, so let's do that and try to bring... What's that? I'm hearing like some unit spawning sounds. Okay, so every time I walk there, I'm getting a random unit. Interesting. So if the units, every time my unit steps, or maybe there's some timer. Oh, again, got some new units. I'm getting. Okay, all right. I'm getting an idea. So if we look at the hints, there's this unit table, and when I am in this grid position, I'm getting light cavalry units. If I wanted gunpowder units, I would step on this part, number 1.
Okay, cool.
I guess. But I did not get anything. I had a lot of cavalry now. Yeah, it needs more instructions. I can use this cavalry to scout. I think the goal may be to beat the base at the other side, but the only way to create units is stepping on these things and getting some archers. Let's check again the table. So range units is number 7, but I do want the gunpowder units. It's like in the upper corner. I wonder why it's not working. Come on, I want some gunpowder units.
Ok. Ik ho. Ku. Bantelwom. Ik
Do I
ho.
have to unlock
Ok.
them?
Bantelwom.
I don't think so. So this one is working.
Ku.
The cavalry units is working. This one at the bottom is supposed to be the number 9 infantry.
Ku. Ku. Bantelwom.
Infantry is working. It's like a militia. And this other one is the archers. And it's working. But the other ones are not working. I wonder if the mystery one works. Maybe these 3 can be used by any monk, but the others require a grand monk.
Okay.
So let's take the entire contingent. No, let's leave some militia here. Let's take them all to the middle. Probably this scenario was made to be played versus a human opponent, because I believe what you want, from what I've been able to see here, is to fight for the control of this magic pad, because that's the only way to get units. At least for now, you will be able to get like light cavalry, militia, and archers, like basic archers. And maybe I will have to find someone to play against because the AI will not be able to. Where are the monks?
Okay. Bantelwom.
Why are they taking so long? Oh, here they are. Okay. Oh, no, no. Don't attack my super monks. Crap! They told me to take care of them. And that's just what I did not do. Come here, come here. Oh, I think we should be able to... Well, at least I brought some some soldiers to defend them. Hey, attack the wolf! Okay, so that was a bit scary. Alright, so the super monks. Let's put them here, for instance. No, it's not working. Or in the middle. So the good thing is that we can now look into the scenario editor and see, maybe I did not manage to implement that, or maybe there's something that is not well documented, or maybe there's some additional requirement for the other paths to work. I'm almost at the other side of the map. The instructions say that I would find another base here, very similar to mine. I do see some bricks. And I see a monk. Okay. Yeah, they're going to convert me. And there's probably a lot more monks here. Will I manage to get there? Maybe they are already roaming. Oh, yeah. So it's a symmetric. Or symmetric, yeah, symmetric thing. Let's kill a monk. Alright, I lost that one. So I think I get the idea of the scenario. Maybe you need to place turkeys. Why are there some dead things here? What happens if I sacrifice a militia here? Nothing. This is a mystery. How these are meant to work. I can spawn a lot of... well, what will I want? Light cavalry, yeah, 8. So let's spawn a lot of light cavalry. Here. Yeah. And let's just raid the other side. Ha! I can have. Okay, so this is going to build up pretty quick. Got already like 60 units. 61. This should be enough. So let's just destroy that other settlement. Maybe if I kill a turkey. I'm just guessing here. I cannot sacrifice it. Ah, a villager has to do that. I think if maybe if my grand monks, the grand monks, I think are very important, a very important part of this scenario because they have a lot of HP. So maybe if you like make a wall of units, you can use them like from the back to convert a lot of units, and then there's going to be another. The player will have the same tool at his disposal. Get into action. We need to split. It's going to be 10 monks, so no big deal. Probably the biggest deal will be the arch monks. Let's go for them. We have a lot of units here. Wow, 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 wow. They are doing some serious conversions here. Hey, go for the monks! Go for the monks, don't get distracted. Okay, so one of them is down, the other light cavalry. Don't get lazy. I think I'm about to win the game. Probably. So, no victory? Probably there's some stray monks. Yeah, I think I get the idea of this scenario. I'm curious to see how we would play with another human opponent. Maybe I will get to do that. You lost. You know why? Your spirit is still weak. I did not lose. In the end, let's see. They did have some surviving population. Alright, so we are back to the main screen. Let's go and see. Let's try and see if we can see what's going on with this. So this is the scenario creator. And how can I move the map? Okay, so I move the map by being there. As I mentioned, you start with the 3 super monks. It's a small map. There's some rivers. And then there's the ruins and the city. So I want to know how this is supposed to work. So I remember there were triggers, but I need to. So there's the triggers here. Read. Ha! A message from Santiago of the past. If you want to change something to this scenario, I don't remember if I published this anywhere, but I will have to look for that. Looks like I did. Please contact /dragon at ragnar300@hotmail.com. Maybe you can share your ideas with him. So, Spearman Wood, yeah, there seems to be a lot of triggers. I wonder, so let's go and check the messages, the scenario instructions. Oh, it's a little bit buggy, but we already saw this. Hints. We already saw this as well. You will get extra monks and upgrades for your army by killing enemies. I missed. I missed that small part. So that is why I could not use the other pads or the other summon things because I did not kill any enemy. Okay. Victory. you won't, because you're spiritually superior. We already saw the defeat, and I missed this. So this is the history. There was once a beautiful city located in the middle of a map, but people at this city lost the spirit, and the gods destroyed the city. Still, a strange energy flow is still there, and so two armies have decided they will use this power for the victory. Or at least it's chronicled like that. And then we have the explorer hints. So yeah, I missed that small part. That small part of the hints. You will get extra monks and upgrades for your army by killing enemies. But yeah, it's it's not clear at all that maybe some of these you can only use these three initially. They are not marked. Maybe putting something would be helpful. But if we check the triggers, so we have militia 1, which has two conditions. Objects in this zone. What object? A monk. Yeah. The other condition is a timer, and the effect is creating a militia and going somewhere. So, oh, I'm having so many good memories of this. Creating a militia here in this gray box, and then going function of the object, like right clicking. What what object? Probably it takes like the context of the object that was just created, but that's so weird. The objects in this area, okay, the same area where we spawned, will go to this other area. Yeah, okay. So that's for militia, archer, scouts, and then we have some more things. The rider, same, needs the monk to stay here, and it also has a timer, and it places a rider in here. But where is the additional condition? So I also noticed that, or okay, no. Okay, so that is disabled initially. And there is something that enables it. Actually, yeah, I was checking. Maybe this was 2001. So there's some other triggers like this 50. When you kill 50, yeah, 50 enemies, then the arms 1, militia 1. Militia 1 is disabled, monk 1, arms 1 is enabled. Sorry. Arms 1 is a man at arms, probably like the upgrade of the militia, is enabled. Militia 1 is disabled, and monk 1 is enabled. And monk 1, I wonder what monk 1 is. I think it just spawns a monk, probably, yeah. I cannot find it, but I'm almost sure that monk 1, what it does is spawning a monk here. Yeah, that's like the initial place where monks spawn. And then make it walk here. For some reason, they just take this small thing. Stop port. Stop port. And then, what does this thing do? So It's going to be interesting. Arbalest, Hussar, Knife, Janissar, Elite Janissar. Yeah, that's interesting. So 50 killed units, 75, 175, 100, well, or 1250 units will disable Janissars, enable elite Janissars, create a castle somewhere. Interesting. Create a monk. Do this. This is a stop monk. I don't know what that is. Like that's a control. Oops, sorry. I'm editing this. And then show something. Monk Holy War. Cool. And then I believe this is the same for player 2, probably. So I missed that small part that should have been more clear in the instructions. Save one. If there's a monk here, oh, and there's a timer, then we change the PR of the object. What's the PR? I don't know what that is. You know, this is a Spanish translation of the scenario creator, so I don't know what the PR is. But I believe probably it's like transforming the monk into an elite monk or something. So yeah, animations. Okay. So that was interesting. Victory is by conquest. What else can we do here? We start with a single enemy. We can put enemies here, units here. And I think, yeah, that's basically what we can do here in this scenario creator. So that was an interesting look. I will try to play this with someone else because it will be interesting to see how the Holy War unveils. But yeah, I think that was what I wanted to do, like just have a glimpse of this first thing that I created over 20 years ago and see what it was like. So thank you for watching, and I hope I can have a playthrough of this pretty soon. Have a great day today.